If you haven't done a lot in the past with recognizing notes by the way they look and knowing what they are worth when you're singing, as far as how long you'll sing them for, then this is a really good video on that topic. So, at the beginning of a piece of music, you'll see some numbers, like 4/4, as an example, and that's called the time signature. The number on the top, which we'll talk about today, the number on the top, the 4 on the top, tells you that there's going to be 4 beats per measure. I'm going to draw some notes. Here's the first one. Notice that it's an empty circle. It's not filled in. It doesn't have any extra lines attached to it or anything like that. And then I'm going to draw this bar line, which starts the next measure. Each of these measures will have 4 beats in them. I'm going to draw some more notes. This note is also empty, but it has a stem. Now that stem may be down on the left side of the note, or you might see that stem up on the right side of the note, but it doesn't matter. Both of these are the same type of note. And then you'll see notes that are filled in. Lots of different note types are filled in, but some of them only have a stem, like these 2, or these 4, for example. So going from the left to the right, all the way on the left, right over here, I've drawn what we call a whole note. Whole notes are worth 4 beats. In the second measure, I've drawn 2 half notes. Over here, this is a half note. Half notes are worth 2 beats. And these filled in ones over here are quarter notes, this type over here. These are quarter notes. They're worth 1 beat. So that was whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes. It's important that you recognize them, that you know the difference between them. One is the whole note is empty with no stem, the half note is empty with a stem, and the quarter note is filled in with a stem. Now, these might show up in music looking something like this. As an example. So, by looking at these notes, you know how long you should sing for, how long you should hold your note out for. Like this whole note in the first measure, I'm going to sing it for 4 beats. It's going to hold out for 4 beats. So I'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll underline it to signify or mean that I'm going to hold my voice out for 4 beats. In the second measure, I'm going to hold this half note for 2 beats. I'm going to let my voice ring out for 2 beats, and then I'm going to sing 2 notes, one on the third beat and one on the fourth beat. Now, if I start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, the first measure will go la. That note is going to last for 4 pulses of the song. In the second measure, this sounds more like la, la, la. The first one was long and held for 2 beats, and the next 2 rather, were short in length. They went from 1 beat to the next, and I changed note. So when I sing this whole line, it's like la, 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 la. That's a whole note, followed by a half note, and then 2 quarters. In music, it may come up in all different kinds of patterns. Let me just erase that. Okay. So you might see a piece of music where it goes maybe like this. So here we have a quarter note followed by a half note and then a quarter note. The measure ends. In the next measure, we have a whole note. You'd count this like as follows. Here's the quarter note. That's my first beat. I know that half notes are worth 2 beats. So that's the second and third beat. And then this quarter note is the fourth beat. So that's one quarter note on beat 1, a half note on beats 2 and 3 where my voice will sustain, and another quarter note on beat 4. In the second measure, same as before, this is going to be a long note. We're going to hold our voice out for 4 beats. So I would sing this like 1, 2, ready, begin, la, 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 la. In my mind, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how I keep track of where I am and knowing how long I should let my voice last for as I sing each note that comes up. Now I'm going to show you one more thing in this lesson, and that's a rest. A rest is a moment of silence. So maybe we see a piece of music that goes like this. I have a quarter note and another quarter note, and then this squiggle. This squiggle is a quarter rest. I'm just going to put QR up on top. Quarter rest. It's the same value as a quarter note, but you won't sing when you see it appear in the music. So I'll place maybe another quarter note, and then maybe a half note, and then a quarter note, and then maybe we see that squiggle or quarter rest again at the end. So in this example, you'll sing for a beat, sing on the second beat. You'll let the third beat pass. Now I'm going to circle it so that I remember that's a silent beat. Then we'll sing on the fourth beat. The end of the measure has arrived. I'm going to sing this note, this half note, for 2 beats, sing this quarter note for a single beat, and then I get that squiggle again, which means don't sing on the fourth beat. I'm going to circle it as a reminder to myself. I'm not going to sing on the fourth beat. So these 2 measures would be performed like 1, 2, ready, begin. La, la, silent, la, 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 and silent again. I'm going to count it as it's happening. 1, 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, shh, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh. Don't sing on beat 3 in the first measure, and don't sing on beat 4 in the second measure.